Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm jogging and I have to record a video to be effective. Maghrib time soon. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Kad Allah or predestination. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I felt it quite heavy in the past 2 weeks or a week and a half. And I want to share those things to distinguish or to illustrate the point between the free will of the individual, such as me, and the God's plan or God's overall Kad Allah. So predestination. Do we actually have the free will, or what's going on? Is it an illusion? So there's two examples. One of them happened to me like 1 hour ago. Actually, I bought this thing from a sports store, and I got a text message like, "Hey, come pick it up." But it was just part of the order. The second part wasn't available, and I told to myself, "I'm in the town. I'm gonna go and pick it up." So I went to the shopping mall, which I never kind of do. Like, I don't really go there often. Yeah, it was like a random time at 7 p.m. I wanted to go there in the morning, but I didn't. I chose this like evening time. And when I arrived, I saw a hijabi Muslimah and a guy, and I was like looking at them like, should I talk to them? So I went and I said, "Hey, Assalamu alaikum, where are you guys from? What's happening?" Because they're in my town, and I know they're students probably. And they were like, "We're from Syria. We're not refugees, but we're students. This is our first day in Slovakia, first day in this town, Bystrica." And I'm like, Subhanallah. So I told them, "Hey, if you need any help, we have this Juma, we have these things going on, I gave them the address for the masjid. And yeah, it was like Kad Allah, because now they can come and pray with us on Friday. And maybe it's gonna turn into, like, maybe they'll move to Slovakia because of this experience. Like, you never know how one event is gonna play out long term. The second thing is, which is more kind of where you can see the effects of Kad Allah, is we had this workshop, and these girls, Slovak converts, told me, "Hey, we want to sleep in the masjid because we don't have a place to sleep, but we want to come and do a calligraphy workshop." I told them, "Hey, you can sleep one night, but you can't sleep like longer," because they wanted to go for 4 nights. And the masjid is not a place it's not a hotel, and I wasn't comfortable with it for many reasons. Anyways, so this happened, and essentially one of the girls had a proposal for nikah from one of my friends, and it wasn't going very well. And what happened is that we went on a trip, and by the end she was supposed to take a train to go home, but he offered like, "Hey, why don't you stay in my house? Like, I can be in separate rooms, you can be with my mom, and you don't have to travel at night." And they were like, "Cool." So what happened is, like, it was supposed to be 1 night. It ended up being 8 or 9 days. They both stayed at his house, and this one girl, they kind of got to know each other in a halal way, of course. And now the nikah is like a real thing. It's kind of possibly happening. And so this would never be possible if they slept in the masjid, because this wouldn't happen. There would be no place for this situation to occur, probably. So another illustration of Kad Allah. So when I'm in these moments, I think to myself, man, I feel really good right now to be used by Allah to achieve these things, because I feel like I'm just a piece of the puzzle in this greater, like a pixel in this greater puzzle of life. And when you get these moments where you feel like, man, this is like destiny, or this was like predetermined, Subhanallah, and you feel like, man, I had, like, it really happened. It's so amazing, this feeling, it's like I feel like on purpose. I feel like I have a purpose in life, because I can see tangible results from my work or from the things I have done, and that's amazing. That's like Subhanallah. So that's what I wanted to share in this quick video about the Qadar of Allah and the predestination. And beautiful mountains in the background. I just feel amazing. So Kad Allah. And we all know that nothing can happen without Allah's will. So essentially Kad Allah is more powerful, but you can have an effect with your du'as, and you have a free will, because the thing is, you don't know the Kad Allah. You are not all-knowing, so you don't know which path to choose, what choice to make. And these thoughts that come to you, like maybe I should go to the store now, or this, you don't really have those thoughts. Like, who's giving you those thoughts? You don't really know. So essentially, since you don't know the end result, or since you are not aware of all the variables in the equation, it's your free choice. You're making a free choice because you're making a decision based on your knowledge, even though Allah already knows your choice. Allah already knows what you're gonna choose, and now Allah already knows the outcome. However, you don't know it, which makes it a free choice, because if you did know it, it wouldn't be free. So it's about the knowledge here. This is the key. Some people don't get the free will versus like God's will, but it's so simple to understand. Like, you do have a free will. You do have a free will. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen with each decision, but it has already been predetermined. It's not difficult to understand this concept. So it's just when you get these moments in life when you feel aligned with, like, I'm doing something and I also feel the Kad Allah. That's amazing, subhanAllah. Anyways, this is my video. I have a new phone, so I wanted to record one because it can actually, it's really cool. And I'm gonna finish my jogging because I am an effective individual. Alright, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And I'll see you in the next video, inshallah.